Okay, namaste students and welcome back. As you already know that we have already completed with the syllabus of your grade 10 and now we are going to start with the revision. So in the previous session we have already started with these shares and dividends topic, and yes students, you might be thinking what about banking. I have said in the previous session also that the topics which we are directly formula based, no, that topics we are not going to revise, because in there just you have to read the formulas and you have to just place the values in the formulas. Okay, but yes, few topics where different concepts are there, where you need to know few important things, that topics we are going to revise. Okay, so shares and dividends we have already started, and students, this sum was taken up in the previous session also, but in that sum the data was incorrect. Okay, so that's why we are doing it again. Okay, so let us see the previous sum, the rate of return was 7%, so that's why the whole data was only incorrect. Okay, now so this is the sum with the correct data. The sum is same again. A dividend of 9% was declared on rupees 100 shares, selling at a certain price. If the rate of return is 7.5%, calculate the market value of the share and the amount to be invested to obtain an annual dividend of rupees 630. Students, actually the sum is very easy. Now see, first of all, a dividend of 9%. So 9% is the rate of dividend declared on rupees 100. So 100 is the face value of the share. So let us write. So face value of a share will be rupees 100. Dividend is declared as 9%. So, and as all of you know that dividend is always calculated on the face value. Yes. So dividend is 9% of 100, that will be rupees 9. So on each share you will earn rupees 9. Okay. And at a certain price, if the rate of return is, that is your income. So rate of return is 7.5, that is I can write 15 upon 2%. Okay students, now see from this what we can know. First thing we can know that what is the dividend on one share. Dividend means it is a type of income for you. So how much income I will generate from one share? I know company is paying 9% dividend of rupees 100, always on face value, students, remember that. So that will be rupees 9. So I know now on one share my earning is 9 rupees. Okay, my earning is rupees 9. So I have to find the market value of the share. Now you can do by algebraic also, students. Here let the market value of a share be rupees X, and then also you can do the sum, or directly by unitary method also you can do the sum. See how? Now, so percentage and rupees. Okay students, when I am earning 9 rupees, at that time 9 rupees means how much percent I am getting. It is already written, rate of return is 7.5%. So I can say 15 upon 2%. Okay, 9 rupees means I am earning 15 upon 2 rupees. Sorry, 15 upon 2%. So 100% will be how much? So let us calculate 100 into 9, and this will come into 2 into 15. 3 5s are, 3 3s are, 5 1s and 5 20s are. So it will be rupees 120. Now students, what is this 120? That you should know. See, rupees 9 was what? Rupees 9 was the income of my one share. Okay, that is I am calculating on one share. So it means this is the price of one share. Okay, so what is this 120? Yes, so 120 also you will get the value of one share. Okay, so I can tell that the market value of the share will be rupees 120. Okay, market value of the share will be rupees 120. Okay, now students, you can see that the first one we have solved. Now the amount to be invested to obtain an annual dividend of rupees 630. So in all how much I am earning? I am earning rupees 630. So what amount I have to be invested? So let us see again percentage. Again we can do by unitary method. So I am earning total 630 rupees. At that time, what is the percentage I am getting? 15 upon 2. So total amount to be invested, total amount, let me take 100%. So what will be my total amount? So again, let us do this calculation. So it will be 2 upon 15. Again, 5 3s are, 5 20s are, 3 1s are, and 210. And 22 into 1 is 42. 42 into 2 is 84 and 0. Okay. So the total amount to be invested will be rupees 8400. Students, you can also cross verify and you can find, see how you can cross verify and find. Total amount invested is 8400. And what is the market value of one share? 120 rupees. So how many shares I can purchase? 70. Okay. Yes. So I can purchase 70 shares. Now one share, how much dividend I am getting? Rupees 9. So 70 shares, how much dividend you will get? 70 into 9, that is 630. Okay. So in this way you can verify your answer. Students, it was just a very simple sum, but in the previous session if you have taken as a sum, no, this data was wrong, percentage was wrong. So this is the correct percentage and you can see the answer. So the market value of the share is 120 and the amount to be invested is rupees 8400. So students, in this any method you can use. See, without using formulas, we have done this sum by just simple unitary method. But yes, you have to give this appropriate heading to the unitary method. I hope this sum must be very much clear because there was nothing in the sum. Just go through it, just the application of unitary method. Okay students, just go through it. Okay students, let us see the next one. Okay, you might be wondering why fourth sum over here, because students, in the previous session we have completed 3 sums. But in the 3 sums, the second sum data was incorrect, so that is cancelled. Okay. So please ignore that sum. So in the previous session, in all we have discussed 2 sums. Today, third sum just before this we have discussed, and now this is the fourth one. Okay. Now students, in this, see, the sum is Dheeraj sold a certain number of rupees 20 shares. So he sold certain number of shares. How many shares he sold, that we don't know. But at which price? Of rupees 20 shares. So of rupees 20 means this is the face value. Paying 8% dividend at rupees 18. At rupees 18 means this is the market value. And invested the proceeds. Okay, so after selling whatever he is getting, his investment, he is investing into the other thing. So he is investing into the other shares. So what is the data given of that share? Rupees 10 shares. So that is the face value. Paying 12% premium and 50% premium. So here students, many students are confused that what do you mean by 12% premium at 50% premium? See, what is it is written, rupees 10 shares paying 12% premium means 12% premium is the dividend. Okay. At 50% premium means the share of rupees 10 is available at 50% premium. So this 50% premium you will use to calculate the market value. If his annual dividend income decreases by 120, so whatever is he has earned from the first part, and when he is investing that into the second part, his income is decreasing. Okay, see, he bought some shares, he sold some shares, and whatever after selling, whatever amount he got, he invested in another shares. Now in the second time when he is investing, he got a decrease in his income. By how much? By 120. So we have to find the number of shares sold by Dheeraj. So students, here you can see this sum can be asked of 3 to 4 months, and here there are 2 different cases. Okay, you can see there are 2 different cases. Whatever amount, whatever the number of shares he is selling in the first, and whatever amount he is getting, he is investing in the second part. So here also we will deal with this. We will divide this sum into 2 parts. Okay, first part and second part, or case 1, case 2, whatever you want to name. But here first of all, what is not given? Sold a certain number of shares. And see here, find the number of shares. So first we will write, let the number of shares be X. Okay, because we don't know how many shares he bought or how many shares he sold. So first of all, we will deal with case 1, or you can write case 1 or part 1. Okay, in part 1, what is given? Face value of a share is rupees 20. So we'll write that face value of a share is rupees 20. Then what it is paying 8% dividend. So dividend is rupees. Dividend is 8%. And market value of a share is rupees 8. It is rupees 80. So you can see the face value of a share is rupees 20 and the market value of a share is rupees 18. So it is opening a discount. Okay, he's purchasing this share at a discount because 2 rupees is less. Okay, students. Now, so first of all, what we can from the first part we have to find how much rupees he got. Okay, so let us see what is the dividend on one share. So the dividend on one share is, so dividend on one share is 8% of 20. So it will be rupees. So if you want to convert into decimal, you can convert. So 8 upon 100 into 20, 0 will be cancelled. So it will be 1.6. Okay, so from one share, how much income is earning? 1.6. Now how many shares is sold? That we don't know. So X. So from X shares, what will be his dividend? So total dividend will be rupees 1.6 into X. So from the first part, how much dividend he earned? He earned 1.6x because on one share it is 1.6 rupees. So total he bought X shares. So it will be 1.6x. Okay, how many shares he sold? That we don't know. So number of shares are X. Okay. So the dividend, and what is the market value of one share? 18 rupees. Okay, so what will be the market value of X shares, or we can say total amount received after selling the shares. See, here this share is at a discount. So he is selling at which price? 18 rupees. So 18 into X, that will be rupees 18 because number of shares are X. It will be rupees 18. So from the first part we can know after selling how much amount is getting? 18x. Now this 18x he is investing into the another type of share. So that will be our case 2. Okay, you write it in this way, so whosoever is taking the paper, it is clear and they can also understand that you are clear with the concepts. So please write all this data. Okay, so in case 2, what is given? An investor proceed in rupees 10 shares. So that is the face value of a share is rupees 10. And how much paid? 12% premium. So dividend is 12%. That we'll find it afterwards. And what is the market value of a share? Market value of a share. Now this share is at a 50% premium. So 10 plus 50% of 10. Now 10 is the face value of a share. So 10 plus 50% of 10 will be 5. So it is rupees 50. So what is the market value of one share? Market value of one share is rupees 50. And how much he is investing? He is investing rupees 9. So amount invested. Students, I hope you are understanding from the first part. After selling the shares, he got 18x. Now this 18x he is not keeping with him. He is investing further. So is investing in a share in which the market value of the share is rupees 15. So amount invested is rupees 18x. So how many shares he can purchase? Okay. So number of shares he can purchase or number of shares bought is equal to total amount invested is 18x divided by the market value of one share. So if I do cancellation, 3, okay, both are divisible by 3. 3 6 and 3 5. So number of shares he bought is 6x upon 5. Okay. Now how much dividend is getting on one share? So dividend on one share, we know he gets 12%. So 12% of 10. So it will come to rupees 1.2. Okay. See, just calculate 12% of 10, you will get 1.2. So on one share, in the second case, he is getting a dividend of 1.2 rupees. Okay. So total how many shares he was able to purchase in this 6x upon 5. So what will be the total dividend? So total dividend he earns. So one share is 1.2. So 6x upon 5 shares will be 6x upon 5 into 1.2 upon 10. Now will it be cancelled? No, it will not be cancelled. Any other cancellation we can do? Yes, 3 2s are, sorry, 2 3s are and 2 5s are. Now no cancellation. So 36x upon 25. So this is the dividend he is earning. First of all, see whatever amount he got in the selling, after selling the shares, he is investing into another share whose face value is 10 and the company gives 12% dividend and the market value for share is rupees 15. So in 18x rupees, how many 15 rupees shares he can purchase? 6x upon 5. Now what is the dividend he is getting in one share, student? He is getting 12% of 10. So 12% of 10 will be rupees 1.2. So on one share he is getting a dividend of 1.2 rupees. So he has got total 6x upon 5 shares. So 6x upon 5 into 12 upon 10. So this much he earns the dividends. Now we know that his income decreases. Okay, his income decreased. So first of all he earned 1.6x and now from that it is decreased to 36x upon 25. So we write over here decrease in income will be 1.6x minus, okay, let us convert this into decimal only. So it will be, because it is divisible, 25 ones are 25, 1 1 decimal 0, 25 fours are 100 and 20. Okay, so it is 1.44x. So students, you can see that income is decreasing. Before that he was earning 1.6x and now he is earning 1.44x. Okay. So when I subtract this, so it becomes 10. 10 minus 4 is 6, 5 and 1. So 0.16x equals 120. So let us find the value. 120 into 100 upon 16. So 4 4s are 16 and 4 25s are 4 1s and 4 30s are. So 750 shares. Okay. Find the number of shares sold by Dheeraj. So the number of shares sold by Dheeraj is 750. Let me erase this part so that. Okay students, so here you can see the number of shares that we have found is 750. So the number of shares sold is 750. Okay, here also I forgot to write one thing. Let the number of shares sold be X. Okay, because if you write the number of shares sold, so if you just write the number of shares, then it will mean the total number of shares. But see here what we have to find. Find the number of shares sold. It is clear. Okay students. So if you read and understand this kind of sum and if you do step by step, then you are going to get the correct answer. And in exam, if you have time, you can check your answer with the answer option. Wherever x is there, you place 750 and then you verify whether his income is decreasing by 120 or not. Okay? I hope students you understood this sum. Please go through it. Okay students, let us see the next sum, but remember students, this sum I am not going to solve. I am giving you some time to solve this. Read the sum and try to solve this sum by algebraic method. See, it is not necessary to do by algebraic method. You can solve by any method because this kind of sum we have discussed in the starting of the session. Okay. So quickly see the sum. Mukesh invested in rupees 25 shares of a company. So 25 is the face value of the share. Paying 12% dividend. So 12% dividend will be paid on rupees 25. And if he received 10% per annum on his investment, so whatever dividend he is receiving, that is actually how much percent is receiving the income. So he is receiving 10% of his income. Okay. So you can also do by unitary method. First you find what is 12% of 25. So that much will be 12% of 25 will be 50% is 6 and 3. Yes. So on one share he is getting a dividend of 3 rupees. Now 3 rupees means how much percent he is earning? It is 10%. So unitary method also you can do. 3 rupees means he is earning 10%. So if he wants to earn 100%, that is how much? So 3 rupees is the earning of one share. Okay. So you will get as at what price did he buy each share. So by unitary method you will directly get the answer. Yes, you should get answer as 30 rupees. Okay. So the value of one share will be rupees 30. Or you can also assume let the market value of each share be x or let the selling price of each share be x, and then you can do by algebraic method. Okay, so students, what I am saying, in this kind of sums you can do any method, unitary method or algebraic method. If unitary method you find it easy, students, you always do that. Okay, but there is no compulsion for the method. There is no compulsion for any method. Whichever method you are comfortable, you can do that. So this was an easy sum, so that's why I am not solving. Okay, just wanted to tell you that any method you can do in this sum, unitary method or this algebraic method, assumption. Okay, you can assume let the selling price of one share be rupees x. And students, I know very well, by the time I am discussing all these things, you must have already solved this sum and you must have got answer as 30. Yes, the correct answer of the sum is 30. Okay students, so we will end today's session over here. In the next session we will discuss few more sums of shares and dividends, and after that we are going to start with the topic of, we are going to start with the revision of next topic. Okay, till then, goodbye, take care, and please refer these sums of shares and dividends. And yes students, if you got your prelim marks, do inform me. Okay, bye and take care.